One, two, I guess. People
Why
are going to
not?
say, whoa, why are they back on again? Everyone on YouTube's probably thinking, whoa, wait a second.
What is going on?
What are they doing? Well, I'll tell you exactly what we're doing, guys. We're recording
Your mom.
second episode. We're going to call it the Battlefield of Love Greasy Edition.
Because why not?
The Cream Pie Edition.
It ain't easy being greasy.
If you've ever been cream pied, send us an email, brohiopodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, we'll probably get some emails about that.
Yeah, lots of cream pies.
My favorite kind of pie that is.
I think it's disgusting.
It's unnatural.
I think it's fucking gross. Back for round two. Goddamn right.
I've never heard that before.
Back when I was a younger man. Oh, Ryan Shriver says I love Grease.
Talk about a big fucking chunk of sexy man right there.
Yeah, he was like my first friend ever. We met in preschool.
He was my first alley blowjob.
And I remember vividly the plants hanging from the ceiling. We would pretend they were Slimer, and we were Ghostbusters.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was like my first friend. Man.
Oh,
I do
that's
remember
sweet.
that. And then we stuck together. He got really fucking big, though.
Yeah, big old motherfucker.
Turned into a yak, like some type of genetic.
Yeah, a wildebeest.
Yep. Long time ago.
Love that dude.
Long, long time ago, when Ryan wasn't so slow. No, he was always. He had a fucking rat tail back then, dude. A gnarly rat tail.
Only true motherfuckers have rat tails when they were growing
I
up.
thought he was Master Splinter. His rat tail was so rat tailish. We love you too.
We love you,
Ryan.
brother.
Let's get this thing going. Fuck.
You still got the funky music? Oh, yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah.
Shaft! Shaft! Oh, fuck yeah! Oh! Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck! Sing it, baby! Oh!
Welcome to the Brohio Podcast, Battlefield of Love. I'm one half of the Brohio Podcast. I'm the delicious Nickalicious.
I'm Rob Dog. Oh, fuck yeah. Hi, guys.
He's got a new, we got him one of them starter fists he's sitting on tonight. Got him all revved up.
Got me all stretched
Got
out.
him all revved up like a 63 Camaro GTO Pontiac. You got him revved up like a fucking two-door Mustang, bud. Fastback, hood scoop.
Fastback.
Got the fucking clips on the front to hold the hood down. Wow, man. He's like Fast and Furious, but with a butt. If you've ever been eating out, send us an email, brohiopodcast@gmail.com. We'd like to hear all about it, how it felt, if it was cool. Here's what the Brohio Podcast Battlefield of Love is. If you've never encountered this, we have a side episode we do during the week where...
It's our side piece.
Yeah. Okay. It's an episode where we solicit your love questions and stories. You guys send in you're seeking advice. You send it in. We give you what you want, what you need. Some love advice. That's why they call it the Battlefield of Love.
Yep.
Love is a battlefield. Yep.
Okay.
And I was in the bathroom pissing, singing "I Believe I Can Fly."
You were. I liked it.
Rob heard it.
I did. I was singing with you.
He was singing it with me, but I had asparagus for dinner. So it smelled like somebody lit semi-truck tires on fire in the bathroom when I was peeing. I can't make heads or tails of it, Rob Dog.
It's a weird thing, isn't it?
It's disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
She put Parmesan and bacon on the
Oh,
asparagus
that's the only way to do it, man.
and like kind of burned it a little bit. Not burned it, but made it crispy.
Yes.
Fuck. She's like, why are you eating that like so messy? I said, because this is good.
Yeah.
That 3-6 Mafia slop on my knob like corn, or whoever, Yin Yang Twin, whoever, slob on my knob like corn on the cob. That's what it was. That's what they want you to do. I was slobbing on the asparagus.
All over it.
All over it. I didn't even care.
Fuck it.
Dear brothers of the Brohio Podcast,
Hi.
it used to be a running joke with me that whenever my nose would bleed, usually during spring and winter with all the changes in the air, I would look at whoever I was with and casually say, happens every time I get a boner. What the fuck? People would laugh and curiously look at my crotch real quick. Yeah, I can understand, bro.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, one day while laying pipe with my 6.5 or my... Oh, okay. I thought he was like laying pipe to a 6. Never mind. Well, one day while laying pipe with my 6.5, my nose decides to bleed in the throes of passion. Blood goes all over my girlfriend's chest, and without missing a beat, she looks down at my dick and back at my nose and says, well, I guess it really is true.
Oh.
She knew what he'd always said about getting a ripper. That's why That's why I call him when I get nosebleeds. I'll start picking my nose too hard. Start bleeding. My wife's like, what's wrong? I'll say, I got a ripper. My nose is bleeding because I got the boogers.
It don't happen to me too often. My son gets them really bad, nosebleeds.
I got those MS-13 boogers, dude. They got fucking blades and shit in there.
Oh, yeah.
Shanks, knives, guns, weapons, broken beer bottles, broken Zima bottles.
I'll get those every now and then, too.
One time I had a booger sharpen a hubcap and stab me in the fucking nose with it.
Dude, those are the worst. I fucking hate my life when I get those.
And they're just little, they just barely come out. They barely graze you on the way out. They nick you.
Yeah, those are the ones that like you try to pick out, but it just goes farther up your nose. You're like, fuck, I can't get it.
And then if you breathe it in too hard, it's going to hit you in the brain, and you're going to hemorrhage. You're going to die.
What about when they come down your sinus cavity in your mouth? That's the fucking worst.
Oh, God, that's gross.
That is the fucking worst.
I just want to quit life every time that happens.
Yeah, you give it the whole...
So that wasn't... you got to blow the boogers out. And I blow my boogers out in the shower, and my wife gets so mad.
The old farmer blow. I do that shit all the time. I'll be working, and I'll just cover one nostril.
She nearly takes my life away from me when she hears me blowing them in the shower.
I get it.
It's okay.
Dear Mr. Licious and Mr. Dog, I'll keep it short and simple. Me and my girl both still live with family, so obviously rearranging her guts isn't the easiest thing to do with no privacy. Did either of you deal with stuff like this growing up? Were you lucky and had the house to yourself? Just curious. And what are the challenges the bros had to endure during peak hotness? Keep them booty holes tight. Many thanks. Love from Kansas.
That's a tough one.
Kansas. Trying to think if I had many problems growing up. I lived in the basement of my parents' house, and it was divided, sectioned off. I think I've talked about this before. It was sectioned off in a half, so down the middle. I had one half, my brother had the other half, and anytime I had a girl over, he would creep and try to watch. I had a dresser like blocking the doorway, like a full-size dresser, and he would like try to peep over the top. That was kind of weird.
Son of a bitch.
I'd always try to put on a show and just alpha him.
Probably
why he's so fucked up now.
Do a wiener stand?
No, now it's just trying to fucking do it with the kids around. Like it's...
Yeah, that's the worst.
The kids, like if they have days off, they want to sleep in our bed, and sometimes I have to weigh my options. Like, do I want to pick them up and carry them into their room and potentially wake them up? No, I mean, I could just really just be like, get the fuck out of here right now.
Get out of here. I'm about to rearrange your mom's...
We're about to throw down.
Yeah. Have they ever walked in on you just
no
ass deep in it?
No, I keep the door locked.
See Dad's big hairy ass.
Yeah, they're terrified to see my ass.
I bet you they have. They probably have, and they just never said it.
I've warned them so many times about it. It's going to scar you for life if you see it.
You don't want to see my ass.
No, you don't want to see my ass or my dick, my cock and balls.
I remember walking in on my mom and dad twice, man. The first time my mom was, dude, she was riding the bull. She was going 6 seconds.
Getting the horns.
She was going 6 seconds. She wasn't going off. And then I remember one time whenever, I was just a young lad, probably 10, 11. The house phone rings, cordless phone. I answer it. Alexander Residence. Hello. We need to speak with Brenda. And so I go to the shower. My mom's in the shower, and I say, "Mom, someone's on the phone for you, and they say they have to talk to you." I think she was expecting a pretty important phone call.
Okay.
So you expect my mom to just like kind of sneak her hand out of the curtain and grab the phone.
Right.
Say hello. She grabbed this fucking shower curtain and she threw it open like this was the last shower she was ever taking. And I nearly passed out, hit my head, fucking cum, shitted, farted, all of it at once. And she took the phone call naked right there. And I said, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of this house. I got to get out of this school district. But, you know, she had the audacity to ask me what I was doing. I was handing you the phone.
Just like you announced.
You ripped the shower curtain all the way open.
Man.
So all the rings were touching against the wall. This was not a little baby shower curtain. All the rings were touched up against the wall. And she said, give me the phone, you fucking fat fuck.
Don't look at my tits.
Yeah, don't look at my titties. She didn't call me a fat fuck, but she did take that cordless phone call in the shower like it was a very important phone call.
Business, man. Got to take care of it.
Kept the water on and everything.
Huh. Multitasker.
I fucking hate that day.
Still burns into the back of your mind.
Reflecting back upon that,
Mm-hmm.
she should have taken a hot iron and took my eyes from me. She should have done that to me.
Courtesy.
Whatever. Okay. The question, getting busy in the house. You know, a few years ago, we had to stay with my parents with 2 kids and one in the womb.
Yeah.
And it's a bungalow, small house. And we had to just wait till we had that. You got to kind of pick and choose your shots, man. You got to wait till nobody's home. Got to hold that nut.
Got to find that time.
Buy a club van, like a Ford Econo.
Oh, yeah.
Get one of those bad boys.
With good shocks.
Good shocks. You can do some fucking fornicating in one of those, buddy.
Yeah. Maybe put you an air mattress in the back.
You get even better. You can get one of the ones with the
yeah.
back that lays down.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Stretch out. Get your dick tugged on. Boo. That's what would be my recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
Get on Craigslist.
Get them creeper vans that have like the little curtains for the back windows.
Get you a Chevy Safari.
The Safari, yeah, we had one of those.
Get you a Safari.
It had like fucking Christmas running lights on the inside,
Yeah,
like in a wood casing.
Like crushed velvet on the headliner.
That was like the ultimate, and that was a flex back in the day.
We had the one with the TV and the VCR in it.
Oh, nice.
Never worked.
Oh, really?
I said, Dad, what the
Damn.
fuck is this thing? You got TV in here. We can't use it. He's like, I don't know what's wrong with it, and I don't feel like dealing with it. So we'd ride in the back seat in silence, not watching TV. He had us fucked up, man. He hated us. Make us ride with that TV off.
Have a TV but doesn't work. It's like torture as a kid.
Yeah, in 1990, I feel like I'm riding in a goddamn space shuttle time machine.
Right, that's a flex, man.
Didn't even work.
Ugh.
And then we got to work a couple times. Exciting shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But it wouldn't work every time.
It's how we are now. Like our minivan's fucking DVD player screen isn't working.
Oh, fucking good luck with that. It's
Yeah.
very expensive repair.
I know. Like like whenever you open it up, it'll say like, you know, DVD, blah, blah. You can see that, but once the movie starts playing, then no fucking picture. And I'm like, what the hell?
Get sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah. There's a short somewhere.
Sorry.
No, it for sure is. It pisses me off. Your turn.
Okay. A story of a messed up guy. Please don't use my name. We were partying at my trailer when I lived in Mississippi. Insert joke. Anyway, we got fucked.
Okay.
For good. Very good for you guys.
Okay.
My neighbor's wife wanted some dick, so I was down for it.
Okay.
Oh, God. I was just doing my thing, and he walked in and just wanted to watch. So I was good to that point. My phone rang, and it was my girlfriend who lived at their trailer.
What?
She broke up with me for not inviting her. She broke up with me for not inviting her for a 3-way with a dude watching. So who was in the wrong?
There's a lot of moving parts there.
Trailer park in Mississippi? That might have been a family reunion.
That's what I think it is.
You know what, Mr. Mississippi?
I think you're all in the wrong.
You're all fucked up. You all need to get in church, let the Lord know what you want to do with your heart, because that is shameful, having sex with all those. Because you're all from Mississippi. You get to intermingling. You don't know whose kid is who, who's what is what. You got to figure that shit out. That's how you get kids with horns and one eye and shit. You get a kid.
14 fingers.
Yeah, you get a kid coming out of the womb with a goatee.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, a turtle shell. You just have it. You have a fucking kid with a turtle shell, and then everyone comes over to see your new baby, and you're like, please don't roll my baby over.
Whatever you do.
I don't care what happens.
Don't ask questions.
Don't roll him over. And Uncle Jim Bob rolls his ass over. He says, oh, buddy, this baby got a fucking turtle shell. That's why he wanted to roll him over. He got a turtle shell. But that's not a turtle shell. He's got rough skin. He's ashy.
He's got eczema.
He's a crusty baby. I was a crusty baby.
Were you?
Yep.
Yep. You're like proud.
I don't know that for sure, but I can imagine I was a pretty crusty baby.
Pretty ashy.
Try to give my ass back. I was so crusty.
Let's see here. Hey, bros, I don't know if you guys ever had to deal with this, but I've been with this girl for 5 years, and things just seem to be falling apart right now. I try so hard, but I don't feel like I'm getting the same back anymore. What do you guys think I should do? What would y'all do? Much love from Defiance, Ohio. Love you. Keep on butt chugging. First thing, would be to talk to this person.
That helps. Communication is key.
Figure out what they want. Obviously, if it's something that maybe this person feels like they're putting in, but maybe you're expecting more, or maybe you kind of got to see things from both perspectives at the same time.
I just want to talk about Will Smith for a second.
God damn it. Okay.
Just kidding.
Okay. Yeah, and if this person might say they're trying hard, and if it's not enough for you, then you might, you need to rethink your options.
It's one of the most important things to remember when you're in a relationship.
Communication, man.
If you feel like you are putting in far more than you are getting back, that is a one-way street.
Mm-hmm.
That is a recipe for disaster, because at some point you're going to bend. And then
for sure.
At some point, you're going to break. And unfortunately, if the person you're with is not putting in as much as you are, then you are the only link holding the relationship together.
Very true. And you're only as strong as that, as that link. And if you're already kind of feeling this way, then that link seems to be corroding a little bit. So
you can fight and fight and fight. That's what love is all about, man. Fighting for that one person that means the world to you. But if they're not reciprocating, if you're not getting that love back, you're wasting your time. Because I was thinking about this the other day. I was just driving around. I was thinking about all those girls in high school, all those boys in high school that were just fucking uglier than shit, and they were sad all the time because they were ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't find people to love them.
Fuck, it's deep.
If you were that ugly duckling, send us an email, brohiopodcast@gmail. You're just too ugly to love. Those kids, they wasted all those years of high school waiting for, Zach Morris to come in, homeroom and say, oh, I'm going to fucking fuck the shit out of you. That's never going to happen.
No.
But if those ugly boys that never thought they would get anybody would have just linked up with those ugly girls that never thought they were going to have anybody.
Isn't that the weird thing? Like, I think I agree. Like, I think a lot of, and this is just shallow on my end, but especially growing up, a lot of the people that were, that did have difficulties in the looks department, their standards were so fucking high.
Yeah, man. It's not about standards.
It's unreachable. It's like,
and that's why high school is so superficial and fake. But yeah, that, even to this day, if my wife packed up tomorrow and said, "Listen, dude, it's been fun, but fuck you, I'm out of here," I'd say, "All right, I'm an ugly fat dude. I gotta find me an ugly fat dude." That's
naturally.
That's the only thing that's gonna work for me, is to find another ugly fat dude. But my wife's not gonna do that to me. I would tackle her, take her out.
But you ain't going nowhere.
Crippler crossface. I'd rake my thumb across her nose. I would fuck her up.
That'll do it, man.
I'd bite her. She would get up. I'd bite her on the tit.
That's love language right there.
I'd bite her on the inside of the thigh where it hurts. I'd bite her under her arm here.
Ooh.
I'd sink my teeth in and I would pull off flesh.
Those sensitive spots are the worst.
I'd say, where are you going? She'd say, I'm leaving. I say, not with that piece of your arm, you're not. Give me that.
Snatch her up.
Get back in the house. Get your ass back in. Always talk to her like that, just to test her. Mm-hmm. I'll say, get your ass in here. Or she'll say, I'm going out to breakfast with my friend. I'll say, not without my fucking permission, you're not. And it's just an attempt to get her to swing on me. Mm-hmm. Most of the time, she will swing on me. She'll get at me, and I'll say, sorry, I was just joking with you. You know, yeah. It's just a little hard joke. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about it.
You got to test them every now and then just to see see what they're willing to take.
See what's changed.
Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of do something similar. Where like if I'm like trying to talk to her, and she's not saying anything. Like if she's like texting somebody and like not like responding back to me quick enough, I'll go.
Oh, God.
She's like, fucking don't do that.
I'm not a fucking dog.
I'm like, I got your attention though, didn't
it? Yeah. Now, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Yeah, that's perfect, dude.
Yeah, see, sometimes you gotta completely like smack them back into reality.
You do.
Not physically, but you know.
No, if you're
or physically. I mean, no, I'm joking.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, please don't.
Please, God. All right, gentlemen, I feel like I need to raise awareness for a cause that's a little too near and dear to my heart. Premature ejaculation.
Woo. Amen, brother.
Talking to the two right guys for that.
Yeah, it's not our fault we have sensitive wieners.
I feel like we've all dealt with it, and at some point, most of us find ways to get past it, or at least make things last a little longer. Here's my issue. My wife and I have been together since our senior year of high school, 23 years ago.
Wow,
Good job,
congratulations.
Guys. Suffice to say, we've pretty much had sex as many ways as you can, and in the early years, we'd go 3 to 4 times a fucking day. Yeah. Now I'm down to once a week if I'm lucky. Therein lies the problem. Every time I get a chance to get my noodle wet, it only lasts 2 or 3 minutes because it's like the first time all over again, and she's wondering why she even bothered. The guys listening, oh my God, I've got gravel in my throat today.
I mean, you're good.
The guys listening know exactly what I'm talking about. I tried explaining that if things happened a little more often, that my performances would last longer. She's in complete denial about that and thinks I'm just gaming. I'm gaming for more action.
You are.
I've tried, yes. I've tried, quote, unloading the gun beforehand, and it helps, but I don't always have time to feed the geese. Is that what the kids call jacking off now, is feeding the geese?
That's a good little analogy there.
Please help me raise awareness to all the beautiful women out there that if they would give us more time, more sex, we could give them more time. Regards, Walt Disney.
Well, Walt.
The Walt Disney? Thank you for writing into the show.
We're talking to a celebrity.
Isn't it true though? That's how you build stamina. You gotta have a lot of sex.
That's true, but I don't know if I haven't done that much jizz anymore.
To feed the geese.
Yeah, I need a little break.
I don't have enough to give you and the geese.
But the thing, yeah.
Let me tell you a story. This is a very secret story.
Okay. I want to know the secret.
The first night my wife and I were intimate.
Mm-hmm.
That was like I think the only time I ever used protection with her.
Mm-hmm.
But like 20 seconds into it, I said, "Listen, I can't wear this thing. It's just not right for me, and I'm in love with you." Which we've been dating for about 3 or 4 hours at this point. So I took it off, and as soon as I entered her with my penis in her vaginal canal.
That was like the most unappealing way to describe sex ever.
I'm sorry.
Vaginal canal. Like you're fucking sailing a boat down it.
She got her secretions all over me.
Oh, God damn it.
But As soon as I took that thing off and went back inside of her, bareback, like a fucking found
Like a caveman.
found a brand new fucking pony on the beach in South Carolina, just a
The way
beautiful-
God intended.
Yeah, bareback.
God didn't bring plastic into sex or rubber.
Yeah, plastics for grocery bags, not for my penis.
There was people that use like saran wrap.
As soon as I went back, it went off. I cummed. I blew 19 years of children into this woman the first night I was with her.
The second it touched bare puss.
And I just went, like my body, I didn't even do the cum rattle at all.
Yeah.
I just went, I was growling at her and shit like I was about to bite her head off.
Fucking barking.
And then we just kept going. It kept on going for a while. And the entire time I'm like, because right after you go, it's very sensitive.
Oh man, it's the worst.
It's very sensitive. But
Yeah.
I just kept going. And finally she's like, are you ever going to go? And I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think I can. And then she said, wait, did you already? And I said, no, I didn't. Absolutely not. I did not. But I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did not get her pregnant that night, but
Amen.
very shameful, disappointing performance.
Uh-huh.
And that's pretty much how it's gone for the past 15 years that we've been together. It just doesn't, it happens, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm there for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, Beethoven did the song Ode to Joy. Well, we did the song Ode to Pussy.
I like the main point is like you got to make sure both parties get theirs.
Yeah,
And then it don't really matter how.
Yeah, right.
That's where you have to like have a technique. You got to go in there with the technique.
System.
Yeah, and then it doesn't matter. You can bust every 2 seconds. Bust in 2 seconds, but as long as that other party gets theirs too, it's they don't look down on you as much.
Fighter 1, you ready? Fighter number 2, you ready? Let's get it on. And then you just go at it.
Yeah.
I have no secret. Honestly, I start thinking about furniture when I'm about to come. Like the leg of a couch,
Yeah.
a chair, a recliner. I start in my head, I got an Amish family that builds furniture for me, and I start thinking about them on the job
Mm-hmm.
in the warehouse building couches and tables and chairs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I start thinking about that stuff right when I'm about to go, and usually I can roll it back, and then I get up in her ear, I say, "You gotta fucking go. You gotta fucking go right now, because I'm almost done. I already cummed. I came inside of you 20 minutes ago.
I cummed it.
I blew my semen in you a long time ago." Then I try and warn her.
Yeah.
Say, "I'm horny, girl. I'm horny. I got a hard dick, not a soft dick. I don't got one of these nursing home dicks.
Oh man.
This is a wedding cock right here. This is
It's a wedding night. This is carry your ass across the threshold and rip that dress off, cock.
this is a wedding dick. The only thing harder than Japanese arithmetic is my dick. I got a wedding cock.
A wedding cock. That's good. I like that.
I used to work with this old driller, and we drill down in the soil.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you hit rock along the way,
Sure.
and you'd have a hard time getting the augers, the drill bits through the rocks, and the whole entire drill rig start bucking up and down. He'd always go. He was like 70. He'd turn to me, "Oh boy, buddy, that's harder than a wedding dick right there." He had some good one-liners, man.
That's a good one, man.
"Oh, buddy, that's harder than a wedding dick." So what's a wedding dick? Well, you had to explain it to me one day.
It makes perfect sense.
It does.
Makes perfect sense. Let's go ahead. Thank you, Walt Disney. We appreciate the question.
Sure, anytime.
Hey, Rob Dog and Nick, the slimy dick.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you got a slimy one.
Oh, okay.
This girl's been sending me titty shots and pussy pics for a couple weeks straight.
Okay.
Fucking amen, bro. You hit the lottery. Every time I ask her about hooking up, she then goes into a rage about how men always want her to use her for her body and never want a relationship.
Nasty bitch.
I, for one, would like a relationship, being that I've been single for 4 years, but given the photos she was sending, I figured she wanted the meat. how do I proceed with this girl? Because she's got my head tied in a pretzel knot, man.
She sounds like she's trouble, buddy.
Yeah, man.
You're not the only guy.
I was gonna say there's probably you're not the only one that's gonna be getting these, so that's something you gotta keep in mind.
You're not the only one that's gonna be getting these.
Yeah, you're these pics probably aren't just being sent to you. Not that that's not. I mean, hey, she's swinging her dick. Let her do her thing.
Not technically.
Hey, well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not seeing these.
You might be the only one, but you.
But yeah.
If this girl really means something to you, then you're not there for the pictures of the nudies. You're there for her heart and her soul and her mind, her spirit, and you gotta let her know that. Once you peel the facade back, you pull back the curtain and look for the wizard, and you see we'll call her Roxanne. You see, well, Roxanne, you get back there and you're like, what are you really about, Roxanne? She's like, oh, not much more than the naked pictures. That's when you know that Roxanne, that might not be the one for you.
Yeah,
You gotta find out. You gotta show her that you're after her soul.
Or maybe I mean, if she says she's into, if she wants to do the relationship route, I mean, that's something you want to do. Obviously, you have to communicate that. You got to be like, listen up, baby. Like,
I'm into you.
Yeah, I like what you're sending me. I appreciate that.
Let's stop.
And
Rob would never say that.
Don't do any more, please. Don't ever send any more. Yeah, just be like, I'm digging it. Let's see where this leads.
I've been married since Jesus was a little baby. I still beg for titty pictures sometimes.
Ain't nothing better than a good old titty pic.
Yeah, pull them out, swing them at me.
Yeah,
I dare you to send me a Snapchat of your tits.
Beat me to fucking death with them.
She's some. I won't go into the story, but she made a mistake one time on the Snapchat. She directed a snap to one of her lady friends that was intended for me.
Oh.
I don't know how revealing it was, but she did have to call ahead and say, hey, please don't open that snap.
Okay.
So you gotta be careful when you're doing the Snapchat and stuff.
Yeah. Been there, brother. One of mine went to my story one time.
Oh, no way.
Did I tell this story before?
Oh, was it your wiener?
Oh, fuck yeah, it was. It was loud and proud and aggressive, my friend.
I missed it.
No. I was in the fucking shower. And it was a fucking good ass picture too.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good angle.
Good ass boner.
Fuck yeah, man! It was nice and strong. And I was getting ready to send it, and the water specks that were coming off of me hit the screen and made it post to the story. And bro, I fucking was shitting bricks.
Was it up for like 5 seconds?
Yeah, 5-10 seconds, because I was trying to get to where I could delete it, but my fingers were wet, so my phone wasn't responding. My phone wasn't responding, and I was freaking out. But luckily, I keep where our shower curtain was. I keep my towel over top of the shower curtain, so I was able to dry my fingers off enough to force close the app, bring it back up. I checked to make sure nobody had seen it, and I fucking deleted it off there super quick.
Dude.
Man.
What's some old guy?
It was a good ass picture.
An old uncle or something. Just would have been.
It definitely made me look like a
superstar.
Yeah, it made me look like a superstar. But yeah, luckily nobody's seen it. 'Cause my fucking brother and sister are on there, and
fuck it, they got the same dick.
Yeah, I've only fucked them once before. And it was a long time ago.
Back in high school, I had this girlfriend, and to make a long story short, we broke up before college, or collage, as he
collage as it's spelled. Yeah,
looks like he didn't make it too far into collage. It just wasn't going to work out. No hard feelings, but not before we banged a few times. My senior year of college, I'm back home for a long weekend, and we go to a family reunion. My ex-girlfriend is there. I think, wow, what a coincidence. One of my cousins is dating her or something like that. I spend all day trying to avoid her because, I'm awkward. As we are starting to get ready to go home,
man,
she comes up and asks how it's going and all that kind of shit. Eventually I ask what one of my cousins are you dating? That was 6 years ago, and and I still have PTSD and basically make every new girlfriend take a DNA test.
Wow.
Mike Stevens said.
That fucking sucks. Man, hopefully it wasn't like,
what are you doing here at the family reunion?
hopefully it wasn't too close to home and it was like a second cousin removed or something like that.
Still
But
close
still.
enough. If they're
Fuck.
close enough to be the family reunion, your P cannot be in their V. That is
Man.
the strict laws of the South.
That's fucking rough, bro. Sorry, man.
He's got the old what the fuck are you doing here face on?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
What's going? Did I invite you here?
Which one of my cousins are you fucking? Are you my cousin? That's hot.
Oh man, that sucks. Luckily that's one of the reasons why I'm glad I don't have family reunions.
Yeah, I bet you that kid had a lumpy fucking head. Had the turtle shell.
Dear bros, it's been a while since I wrote you for Battlefield of Love for what I'll refer to as the banana incident. Do you recall that?
I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking remember. My partner is growing more and more self-conscious about her body after having our son 18 months ago, and will not believe me when I compliment her appearance or try to reassure her that I still find her sexy. Our love life is as good as it's always ever been, and I even got to fuck her in the ass yesterday as a weird Mother's Day treat.
It's Mother's Day in Great Britain or in the UK.
Okay, I was gonna say that's you're predating yourself there, my friend. What advice can you give me to let her know that I still find her sexy? And did you guys experience this with your partner after childbirth? Many thanks, Mike in the UK. You know what? Here's one thing I will tell you.
You fuck her in the ass.
My friend, if it does not matter, you can literally, this isn't even something that you can put a front. You can literally think she is the most attractive and most beautiful thing you've ever seen, with or without clothes on, but
she's not gonna believe
not gonna believe you, and it's just
it's heartbreaking.
It sucks. Yeah, it's something you can't reassure them about, because they're gonna go into this having their notions of like, well, you know, like my body was so much different before I had kids, but
so was mine.
Yeah,
my body changed too.
Everybody's body changes, and I mean, the fact that you can sit there and look at your woman and know that she went through all that big change with her body for your kid,
the sake of your lives together.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and it's one of those things that's, you know, it's undescribable, and it's you're never going to be on that opposite end, so it's kind of hard to say, but yeah, I would say probably every guy goes through this.
But you got to make her also, in that same breath, you got to make her feel your compliments. So
sure,
if every day you wake up, you're like, you're pretty. You know, I think you're pretty. You know, I think what do you be like? I think you're so pretty. If she's hearing that all the time, 24/7, because you're trying to get in her pants, she's gonna blow that off. But if you stop her every once in a while, maybe get her some flowers, whatever. But you go to her and you give her a compliment. You make her look you in the eye first. Say, look at me. Look at me. I think you're the most gorgeous person that's ever walked this earth. Make her feel it in her soul. But if you just walk by her when she's doing the dishes and grab her on the ass, say, God, fucking yeah.
if you make it creepy.
Already irritated because she's scraping fucking sloppy joes off a Ninja Turtles plate. And then here you are walking by and just rattling the cage.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean anything, bro.
Sure.
It's aggravating.
Yeah, I get that. Yep.
But if you make her feel it on a Thursday, just show up. 6 roses. Come home from work. Give her the roses. What's this for? Because you mean everything to me. You're perfect. You make me feel like I'm the only man in the entire world. Okay, you're getting your balls sucked that night. Guaranteed. Getting your balls tugged on.
Yeah.
But the most important thing is, don't make her feel like she's just getting backhanded compliment. Make her feel like she's the only woman in the world that's getting paid that attention in that instant.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit that goes on during, like, women's bodies are fucking miraculous.
They are.
It's a beautiful thing, and it's just let her know that you see the beauty and all that, and the fact that she went through that fucking horrible 9 months of fucking all the shit that she had to go through to poop out your fucking baby.
If you do the trick where you bring home the 6 roses and you just say, "Hey, you're the only soul in this world that's tied to me," just put down some newspapers underneath of her, because she's gonna fucking squirt everywhere. Whenever you tell her that, she's gonna blow like a geyser, buddy. She might take flight there in the kitchen when you tell her. She'll take off. Clear for liftoff. Good luck, Mike. Hope you get to fuck her in the ass again soon, buddy. Dear fucktastic Nicolicious and raw dog corn cob slob of my knob Rob, I hope you two hunks and meat are having a great October. I think he sent this a while back, but he resent it. Thanks for all the content you put out. I'm writing you today to share a funny romantic experience with you. It was the summer of 2016, and I was in the initial stages of courting this beautiful lass. We were mainly just making out with some touchy-feeling stuff. But after a night of 2 bottles of wine and wings,
Oh, shit.
Oh, God, things got a little heated. We moved from the couch into the bedroom, and we started getting buck-ass naked and started doing this deed. After a couple of minutes, we switched to the good old edge-of-the-bed missionary position, and I was off to the fucking races. I was about to explode, and I was balls deep. God, this is fucking hot, dude. When I came and also let out the biggest, loudest fart that I can remember from recent history. The lass's eyes bulged wide open, and I
fucking love that, dude. Every time I hear someone from like fucking Ireland or wherever the fuck they still use that from, the lass.
This guy's from Atlanta.
No, dude, that's fucking great. That's even better. Nobody in the fucking U.S. says lass. That's fucking
Atlanta.
great.
He's from Hot Atlanta, dude. I let out the biggest, loudest fart that I can remember from recent history. The lass's eyes bulged wide open, and I immediately was so embarrassed. But she started laughing, and by her laughing, her kitty kept tightening around.
Oh, there you go. I can imagine that.
Oh, when she started laughing, her kitty kept tightening around my willy, which made my more intense. Needless to say, I thought it would be the one and only time one would think. However, we are now married for the past 3 years and have a son. Who would have thought? I've only shared that with a few souls, but feel free to share it with everybody that's listening to your show. Love you guys. Shay from ATL. Now,
that's great, man.
Oh.
I've never tried that technique, but I can definitely see it working.
He said she was laughing in her fucking vagina. Her kitty kept tightening
That
up.
fucking kung fu grip.
That vice grip.
Yeah, fucking.
Oh, man, dude. That's fun.
That's that fucking put your arm in the blood cuff at the fucking Kroger's grip.
Yeah. Doesn't realize I'm a big old fat fuck about rips my arm off. Gotta get my blood pressure taken. I gotta get an arm transplant there at the pharmacy.
Oh, yeah. I love that shit.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna blow poop particles all over the bedroom tonight in an effort to get this to happen.
Some good old sharticles.
My wife would get mad about this.
Yeah, report back. Let me know how that goes.
Well, I have some pretty repulsive farts.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
This guy probably he probably on a lettuce diet or something. Farts aren't that bad. Me, on the other hand, living off cheesecake and Mexican
KFC
cheesesteak and Mexican Coke. The fucking glass bottle Coca-Colas.
Dude, those things are fucking good.
Those
good. Glass bottle Coke. I don't even like Coca-Cola. I like Diet Coke, but the glass bottle Coke fucking hits differently, man.
It's cane sugar. That's what it is.
I know. It's fucking great.
It's incredible.
It's great.
I remember growing up.
The real sugar Mountain Dew fucking hits too.
It does.
Ugh.
Growing up, Gatorade used to be in a glass bottle.
What?
Yep.
That's fancy. I didn't even know that.
And it tasted so much better when it came out of that glass bottle.
Oh, a Yoo-hoo? Yoo-hoo in a fucking glass bottle?
It hits different.
Bro. It don't taste like can.
No, it doesn't.
It tastes like
dick.
Yeah, straight from an African cow's nipple. Right? Is that where...
I don't know, man.
That's where it comes from?
You use just chocolate water. So I think
okay.
yeah,
Sorry.
it comes from Plano, Texas, the Dr. Pepper bottling joint. But
Well, fuck.
yeah, man, 7-Up, whatever.
Okay. Well,
Just,
here I am.
just chocolate water.
It's so fucking good.
It's not even rich chocolatey Ovaltine. It's just chocolate water.
I've never had Ovaltine.
Me neither.
Yeah. Well, my buddies fucking loved it.
They those commercials, they made it seem like it was the most transcendent beverage of every generation. Rich, creamy, chocolatey Ovaltine. What the fuck is Ovaltine? I dated this girl I dated this girl in school back in the day, not long, but we were going to watch the track. Something, I don't know, but I had to be at her house early on a Saturday morning, and I got there, and she was eating, it looked like bird shit. And I said, hey, bitch, what are you eating, bird shit? I don't remember what I said to her, but I remember like, hey, what the fuck is that? And she said, oh, it's cocoa wheats. I said, it's a what? She said, it's cocoa wheats. I said, what the fuck is a cocoa wheat? She said, it's like oatmeal, but it's made of cocoa, and you just put milk in it and heat it up. It's cocoa wheats. Listen, I don't know if this was a poor person food or what, but I never had this stuff growing. I never had cocoa wheats.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
It
sounds like mush.
It kind of is, but it's not. It's like grits. It's all about.
Oh, I fucking hate grits.
I love grits.
Hate grits. Ugh.
Cocoa wheats.
Looks like a fucking cereal.
It kind of is, but it's like a hot cereal. That's exactly what it is.
So it's like an oatmeal.
Malto
See, like you
meal hot cereal. It looks like bird shit.
Oh my god, looks like pinto beans.
It looks disgusting, like refried dog shit.
Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, it looks like bean soup.
Yeah, she said, "You want some?" I said, "I gotta get the fuck out of here. I can't eat this. I'll die. I'll vomit here in your kitchen."
Oh, look at those cocoa wheats boxers, like 3 rows down, and then
Yeah, you get the
that's
crotch.
pretty dope.
Yeah, that's hot. Swag.
Yeah, swag. It says swag on the
Post.
waistband with like the fucking death skulls next to it. You'll shit your brains out eating it. Post.
We should try some cocoa wheats in here.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not bad.
We need to do a stream where we try fucking random ass food.
Yeah.
I just want to eat. Any excuse I can have to eat,
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
I'm fucking good with. Hell yeah. Let's see here. That one was Shay from Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. What's up, bros? Please don't use my fucking name if you decide to read this. I've got a serious question for you guys that I've been struggling with for a few months now. I'm 23, oh, you're a baby, and still trying to get through college while my girlfriend of 2 years is going to school out of state. I really don't have a problem with the long distance since I get to see her pretty often. The problem is that for the last 6 months or so, she has not been happy at all. She hates being away from her family, and her dad is going through some very serious health issues. So this being said, every single time I talk to her, she's complaining about something and constantly talking to me about negative things. I've been going to school and working 7 days a week trying to save up for my next plane ticket to see her, and still the other night she was yelling at me because I can't afford to go see her for another month. She says things like, I wish you could put more effort in, and it's like you don't even care sometimes. So my question is, how can I make her just a little bit happier from another state? How can I show her that I'm trying my hardest when she's not there? Do I need to just suck it up and deal with it for now while she's going through this shit? I do love this girl, and when things are pretty good, they are great, but the lows are pretty low, but still, I don't want to lose her. I don't think I'll be able to find another one who lets me take a picture of Rob's face over hers when we're doing sex. Also, side question, how does one talk one's girlfriend into doing butt stuff, asking for a friend? Thanks.
Listen.
Okay, this is a good question.
If you can't even go see her, you're not doing butt stuff.
Very true.
I know how I feel about this one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how serious you guys are, but if it is as serious as you think it is, if you think that she is the one for you, if you think that there's no other person that can make you this happy, your souls are connected, then I would invite you to make her part of the process. And she says, what do you mean? Say, let's sit down. Let's crunch the numbers. Here's how much it costs for me to live. Here's how much it costs for me to do this, to do that. Here's how much I'm working. Help me break this down. Help me set up a plan to where I can get to you as quickly as possible. If she just says, no, well, I don't really want to do that, then, well, fucking fuck you, bitch. Mm-hmm. But if she says, all right, let's do this together, and you guys see it through, and then you guys make a plan, and then she sees you sticking to that plan, she said, the plan, she's like, no more Taco Bell, 5 times a week. And then she sees, you're FaceTiming, she sees you making some Spam sandwiches. Why are you making Spam? Well, for one, Spam is delicious. For two, I'm not going to Taco Bell again. She sees you following through with the plan you guys built together. And that's what marriage is going to be like. You guys got to work together, make a plan, stick to it. It's hot for a woman when she sees you doing stuff to help her and to make her life easier. They like that. And then it makes everything more harmonious. Everything works together more fluidly. It's perfect.
And another thing is whenever someone is going through a lot of
menopause,
extreme downtime, it's really easy for them to lose track of what people are doing or are trying to do for that person, because it's their emotions and their just everything is just so, it's just crazy. They're at one crazy extreme.
Yeah.
So it's hard to see, that light whenever there's so much darkness there. So a lot of reaffirmation that, you're there for them, you're doing what you can. And just like Nick said, if bring that up and like, I know you're going through something really hard right now and it's really difficult and it sucks. I hate being away from you. If you want me to be there, this is what I think we need to do. If we can figure this out, I'll be there as often as I possibly can, and make it a teamwork.
It's going to be a battle.
It's going to suck, yeah, especially when bad shit's happening. Yeah. You kind of you have to get through that.
Feel like you're on an island all by yourself.
It's rough. Life is fucking hard, man.
Especially, that long distance stuff is.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine
harder. That. Yeah, it's so hard to eat somebody out on FaceTime. I tried it with my wife 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And then I realized I just had the selfie camera on. I was eating myself out.
You just feel weird looking the camera for like 20 minutes.
Yeah. So I hope that gave you some advice there. That's a tough one. Also, the butt stuff.
Good fucking luck. No.
I think you need to just focus on being with her.
Yeah. I think people are either into the butt stuff or they're not into the butt stuff.
But when you try it, make sure she knows that it was an accident.
It's oops.
Just fucking plow in there.
Oops and the poops.
And then if she goes, oh, fuck. Then you know that you're in there like swimwear, dog.
Sure.
I used to fuck my brother in the ass all the time. He was always cool with it.
He didn't care at all.
He never cared.
He was a giver.
When he was awake, he would care, but... Hi, guys. I love your podcast. I've been listening for a good 2 years, and it's by far my favorite thing to listen to when I'm coming and listening to Creed.
Oh, thank you. That's sweet.
I love Creed. When you are with me.
Who doesn't love a good Jarl?
Yeah. I need some help, though. I absolutely love my girlfriend. More than everything.
We do, too.
But we love your girlfriend. But I just have one simple request for her. I love Spider-Man.
Who doesn't?
The game is amazing, and the movies are incredible.
Sure.
I just really, really want her to dress up in a full-body Spider-Man costume and peg me in the butt. Not just peg me, but annihilate my cornhole.
Ooh.
I want her to make me cream and scream. I want you to cream and scream too, pal. I want her to make me cream and scream all the while I'm dressed as Mary Jane. What the fuck is going on?
This is a role reversal. Okay.
She refuses to do this. How do I sway her opinion and convince her? Thanks for all you do. Love you too.
I got this. So here's what you gotta do. One time you have to leave the costume out. The Spider-Man costume for her. You have to invite her over. Hopefully you guys don't live together. So you have to invite her over to your place. Even if you do, wait till she gets off of work. You be home before her or whatever. Leave out the costume like at the floor. whenever she comes through the door, you have to bust out of the other room dressed as like fucking Venom or like Dr. Octopus or something, and you gotta start beating the shit out of her to where she's forced to do the to do the right Marvel thing and get in the appropriate uniform to combat the situation.
This sounds like the double R. This sounds a little rapey, Rob, if you know what I mean.
She will see the threat that Dr. Ock is about to take over the city, and she'll see their uniform in front and know that this is only something that Spider-Man can solve.
She has a duty.
And then once she decides that she wants to be the Spider-Woman,
a little rapey, Rob.
then you can act like you're running away, and you can run in the other room and lock the door, and you can put on your Mary Jane outfit, and there you go.
And this will lead to
sex every single time.
Pegged.
Trust me. Yeah.
He wants to be pegged hard.
Oh, I mean, yeah, fucking yeah.
It sounds pretty foolproof to me, honestly. The whole casually leaving the costumes out and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like it could work.
I think it could.
Yes.
Maybe not like beat the fuck out of her, but I mean like
Jesus Christ.
But still.
In my opinion, here's what you got to do. You got to take a big old stinky shit.
It always starts out with taking a shit.
You got to call for her help. You got to dress up like Mary Jane before you poop, though.
Okay.
You got to shit dressed
like a normal shit or a Mary Jane shit?
You got to poop like a girl.
Okay.
So little rabbit nuggets.
Rabbit pellets.
You got to poop dressed up as Mary Jane, and you got to say, "Babe, I need help." And then she comes in the bathroom, and then when she comes in, you just close the door. You're dressed as Mary Jane, and then you got a Spider-Man costume hanging up on the towel rack. And then you tell her, "You have to stay in this bathroom with me and the smell of my shit until you put on that Spider-Man costume and fuck me."
That's your only saving grace.
The only way to save you from the gas
is to put on the mask.
This deadly gas is to put the fucking Spider-Man costume on and shove this plunger in my ass. Or you can have one of those floppy dildos rubber cemented to the wall. You can do that too.
Yeah, that's fun.
But you gotta hold her hostage with the smell of your poop.
I think that'll work.
That's how I get things out of my wife all the time.
Sure. Yeah.
I say, "Come in here, I need help with the plumbing." And she comes in, I slam the door. She's like, "Oh my God, it smells awful in here." I'm like, "Yeah, you're not getting out until you suck it dry." It's hard for them to do it with the smell.
Yeah.
You work it out, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to see what's next here. Okay. You're next.
Am I?
Yep.
Let's see here. Right where I'm at?
Yep.
Dear bros, long-time listener, fourth-time emailer.
Thank you.
My BFF and I need your counsel. We took your previous advice on how to prove to our significant others that we're not gay for each other. It backfired badly. Not only do our women think we're in a sexual relationship, but now we have to start completely over with proving our love to our wives.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I guess it doesn't help that they caught us sword fighting with our meat. No homo. We tried to explain that we were just bored and wanted to see who would lose. Bust a nut first. But I don't think they believe us. Please help. Hopeless in Kansas.
Listen, if these women mean as much to you as you think they do, then you're going to have to spend some time apart from one another. You're going to have to prove to them that you're not gay with your bro. My wife just accepts it.
Yeah.
She actually made a TikTok about us. She's like, Did you see the TikTok that I made? And I said, "No, I don't care about you making fun of me." Let's see what it says here.
And they're both boys.
What it sounds like when Nick and Rob record their podcast.
That's so good.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's so good.
Who is she anyways?
That's awesome.
She thinks we're down here being intimate, Rob. That's not fair at all. Not fair in her part. Okay. Last question. I know who this is. She's actually on the YouTube chat right now, I think. Hey, bros. Technically, this question is about friendship more than love, but they definitely connect. I am a female in my mid-20s who works in a factory with all men. They're all around my age as well, so we can joke around and shoot the shit.
Hell
I have
yeah.
a dark sense of humor like most men my age, so we get along pretty well. I've made quite a few good friends since being here, but I've noticed that I am being treated like a stand-in emotional support girlfriend for when they're having problems at home. They come around me and want to talk all night at work like they just need to vent, which is totally fine, but when they get back on good terms with their significant other or get a new one, it's like I don't exist or it just feels awkward. How do you stop from being the emotional support puppy for these people? I genuinely thought some of these guys were actually my friends until they literally stopped talking to me completely just days after needing a shoulder to cry on. Quick shout out to my actual friend coworkers who also listen to the pod. We listen to you guys and discuss the new episodes every time you drop a new one. Thanks, Norma Skok. Norma Skok.
Gotta love it.
All right.
Yeah, this is a really, really good question.
This is a good psychology lesson for you ladies about men. So in the event that you feel like, so Miss Norma Cock,
Miss Enormous.
Miss Enorma Cock,
Enormous Skok.
this sounds like an attention thing. Like she wants their attention, and she gets it, and they kind of back off, and then she gets upset that she's not getting their attention. Which I don't know if that's true or not, but if they just want advice from you, then that's one thing. But if you feel like I don't know, and this might not be an attention thing for her. She just might be like, hey, leave me the fuck alone if all you're wanting to do is like cry to me. But sometimes guys just want that female validation.
Yeah.
Whenever they're feeling a certain way, like, am I wrong? Am I wrong about this? And then a lot of females, even if they think you're wrong, will be like, no, you're right. You're so fucking cool. So if Miss Cock, if maybe sometimes you are sugarcoating things, stop doing that. Tell them what you really think. Just be like, if I was your girlfriend, I'd fucking kick you out. Or be completely if you want them to stop being this way towards you, just start giving them really bad advice. Just be like, I would go fuck her dad, or just I would whatever. Just give them really bad advice and make them tread through that and realize you're not an emotional support girlfriend, stand-in girlfriend, that you're a friend much like their other guy friends are. So like if Rob come to me and he's like, man, she's doing this and this, I'd be like, did you try sucking her dick first? And he'd be like, that's how guys offer advice to one another.
Yeah.
But in the event that you have a certain connection with some of these people and you feel like they're trying to solicit real life advice from you, then, that's called friendship. Friendships are about giving and taking. Sometimes you got to take, but sometimes you got to give as well. So if these guys are just take from you, that's not a friendship. That's you just giving pieces of yourself and not getting anything in return. Don't do that.
Yeah, I think that might be the problem, because it seems like she's more concerned with the fact that after everything ends up going good, they'd stop talking to her. Like after everything in their relationship works out, that they don't talk to her. They only talk to her whenever they're having problems. And yeah, I mean, if maybe that's what you're getting at. It's kind of hard to say. That's what I take it as.
You got to sneak in the lunchroom one night and fart in every single one of their lunch boxes. Just crack the lid and those little lady farts in all their lunch boxes. After a day of hot, rotten sex. So, like sex farts in their lunch boxes.
Yeah, I mean, at least from the sounds of it, it seems like you're giving good advice.
Kill
Because it seems like every time you give them advice, they stop talking to you because the problems are working. It's where you're working out their problems for them. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a hard one.
That's a tricky one.
Yeah, I mean,
without knowing more about the situation.
Right. Yeah.
Are you projecting yourself in a way that makes you draw the men in? Because if maybe they're just attracted to you. If you don't want that, then you got to come into work. Don't wash. Don't wear perfume. Don't wash your hair for a few days. There's a lot of things you can do to make yourself seem less attractive to people. That goes for men and women.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If I got that greasy nut butter, that stuff stinks, dude. Nobody's coming around me.
Yeah, that stuff's rough.
My wife will send me out of the bed. She said, go get that nut butter off. Go get that shit off your taint. And I said, what shit? And then I put my hands up and you smell my armpits and stuff. She's like,
Go take care of that schmeg.
You fucking stink, you fat bastard. So that's
Clean your foreskin, bro.
clean your mother. That's what. There you go, enormous cock. Go tell those motherfuckers to clean their foreskins.
That'll solve 85% of their problems.
Nasty sons of bitches. Tell them you ain't. You're not a psychologist. You're not a psychiatrist. Fuck off. What do you think of that, Rob?
I think that sounds fucking perfect. That's better than what I could say.
All right. Well, that's the Battlefield of Love. That's the second episode tonight.
Man.
Long night. Long dick in it. Long dongs.
I'm going to need a cigarette after this, and I don't even smoke.
Cigarette. All right, guys. You take care.
We love you guys. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Let's see if she's on here still. Where's she at? No, she's not commenting. She might have left. She said, fuck it. I wipe standing up. What a fucking freak. What a freak. Nasty bastard. All right. I love you, Jeremiah. We'll see you guys.
See you guys.
Oh, no, she's still here. She's